This restaurant looks absolutely crazy on the outside, and you're not ready for what's on the inside.
Toothsome Chocolate Emporium at Universal Orlando is going to totally shock you, and we're gonna show you how. Let's go.
I'm excited. I think you're gonna love it or hate it.
I'm hungry.
I'm nervous.
Toothsome Chocolate Emporium is an incredibly unique dining location here at Universal Orlando. It's a full table service restaurant. There's also a walk-up ice cream counter, as well as a walk-up like confections chocolate counter. And there's merchandise, so a lot going on in here. As you can probably tell from the outside, those look like little pasta noodles for sure. And they do have pasta here. Toothsome is perhaps best known for these colossal loaded milkshakes, but they even have character meet and greets inside. And the theming of the restaurant is pretty unique. On top of that, it's actually reasonably priced for a theme park restaurant. So a lot to see here, a lot to experience. And you might think like, oh, a themed restaurant like this isn't gonna have great food. We're gonna find out. So if you've ever walked by this giant chocolate factory and thought, that's look weird, what's in there? You should maybe go in.
I've literally done that. Should we have food here?
Yeah, I think we should. Let's do it. Toothsome's vibe is a little bit like a more whimsical, fantastical version of the Edison in Disney Springs. So it's got that throwback sort of thing, as well as more of a steampunk vibe to it. And of course, you've got the chocolate factory theme. I also will say it gets very, very busy. I highly recommend reservations, which you can do so on the Universal website to make sure you get a table. I was able to get a breakfast reservation the day before, but if you want lunch or dinner, I highly recommend making those reservations further in advance. Also, you can check for walk-ins, but if the restaurant is busy, they might not have availability. All right, we've made it to our table. Everything is chocolatey in here. Look at the wall. It's like a velvet curtain. So Toothsome Chocolate Emporium is definitely one of the more exciting restaurants here at Universal. It's supposed to look like you're in an actual chocolate factory. So if you look up at the walls, there's actual chocolate factory things happening on these screens or through these windows. There's a beautiful full bar here. Everything's got kind of a steampunk vibe, and Toothsome is definitely known for these bad boys, these huge milkshakes that are just massive with tons of toppings. Oh my gosh, look at that strawberry one. Oh man, those look good. I think we're gonna have to try some of those out. But they've got this whole milkshake kitchen, which is amazing. And then there's also a bakery case, and you can actually just walk in. Sculpture. Oh my gosh, macarons. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at all the little chocolates. This is amazing. I love it here.
So it would not be a Quincy and Emma food review unless we got coffee. So of course we both had to get a coffee. Quincy just got a soy milk latte, and then I just got an iced mocha. I'm excited because they had espresso here, which not every single sit down does. So we're pumped. Coffee. We also got 2 appetizers, the first of which is the warm chocolate almond bread, which is fresh chocolate almond bread with salted caramel butter. And frankly, it smells to die for. And if you're here, you can't not have chocolate bread for breakfast. So we had to get it. And then for our second appetizer, apparently, we've discovered this morning, they have Tachos here. You cannot be as crazy about Tachos as we are in Disney World and not come to Universal and try their version of Tachos too. So this is their Tachos. It's fried tater tots, spicy green chili, crispy pork belly, and andouille sausage queso. And frankly, I don't know. I'm nervous for Disney World. I can't lie to y'all. Alrighty, I'm starting with the warm chocolate almond bread. Here we go. Okay, so this chocolate bread is a perfect way to start our meal in my opinion. It is of course overtly chocolatey. It's a little bit on the drier side, but then there are chunks of melted chocolate chips in there that make that not a problem at all. And also the salted caramel butter is so creamy, and it has the nicest balance of salty and sweet because of the salt and the caramel. Overall, really nice. Is it something that I would come back for? Not necessarily, but am I glad that we're starting our meal with it? Absolutely.
All right, I'm trying out Tachos. I feel like I'm never ever going to be happy eating a tater tot again unless it's these tater tots.
That's huge work.
These are so delicious. The way that the cheese sauce, the pork belly, that green chili salsa all comes together. The tater tots themselves are perfectly cooked. They're these huge, they're kind of more disc shaped. They're shaped like a scallop, which I recognize is a weird way to describe the shape of a tater tot.
It is. I was thinking more like the who hash.
More like a scallop, but this is worlds better than Who Hash, which I absolutely love. The Who Hash is in the Dr. Seuss land here. Also has a cheese sauce. You can get a bunch of different toppings on there, which is amazing. This is way better. This is restaurant quality tachos.
Surrounded by chocolate, haven't you?
I know.
And you started with the chocolate almond bread.
Yes, we did.
And the tachos, delicious to eat, fun to say.
How are they together? Did you try them at the same time?
No, but we should do that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Savoury and sweet, nothing better, madam.
Everything's better than chocolate.
That's
When
true.
you try it, let us know.
We'll do. We'll let you know how it is. I love them.
They were amazing.
I think those
Favorite
are
character meet and greet? Maybe.
Jacques and Penelope.
Jacques in particular. Penelope's amazing, but Jacques was...
See,
He had a certain
I was
je ne sais
passionate
quoi.
about Penelope. You heard Jacques and Penelope. We gotta eat these together.
Can you do it?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I think this is gonna be gross. Honestly, the flavor of the bread is faint enough that it kind of just becomes like more tacho in your mouth. I will say I think I got a little dash of the cocoa. It wasn't that bad.
You don't sound convinced.
It wasn't that bad. Emma's losing her mind right now.
I'm so excited.
I already feel sick just from the appetizer course. So one thing to note about Toothsome is they do serve brunch all day. So this was on the breakfast menu when we arrived, and then our reservation was at 10, lunch started at 10:30. So we got access to both menus, but brunch is served all day. So the options on the breakfast menu are served all day, including this. And then this is from the lunch menu. This is the chocolate chicken wings, and they also have like a coffee stout chocolate rub thing on them. And there's these really crazy carrots.
So the thing that I am super excited to try today is actually the chocolate brioche s'mores French toast. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I just said. That's the whole description. It has marshmallows, graham crackers, and fluff here. And then it's French toast. And I think I've just discovered heaven right here. Okay, first bite of the rest of my life. The most rich and decadent French toast you've ever had in your life. I have the place for you. This is so good and so incredibly sweet. If you only kind of like chocolate or only kind of like sweet things occasionally on the right day, don't get this. But if you are somebody who you could basically eat brownie batter for lunch and dinner, you should get this. The French toast is so moist and chewy in a positive way. It's not soggy or anything like that, and it's not too tough. It soaked up the chocolate and the marshmallow fluff. It's so overly sweet. And then the graham crackers add like a really nice crunch to it. I'm gonna eat as much as I can of this without getting sick. And I'm so excited about it.
Okay, I'm going in on the chocolate wings. They're like super sticky, like it's like a glaze. I'm excited. I'm incredibly pro. You look like you're on a weird journey right now. She's just staring at it, like thinking while she eats.
I don't know how to describe it.
It's very good. And we just had to think about them for a bit to talk about how to describe them because they are incredibly unique. The closest thing that these can be compared to is like a sticky teriyaki sort of glaze, like a more savory teriyaki. They're not very sweet at all. Like, I wouldn't even describe them as having a sweetness to them. They're savory, but there's still the flavor of cocoa in there that you can taste. I taste cocoa, I do not taste the coffee. Yeah, I taste the cocoa, and it tastes like, it has a lot of the aspects of like true, like straight cocoa powder. So like, sort of that like rich but more unique flavor of cocoa powder along with a little bit of bitterness, but only a little. These are like, I'm like really impressed with these. The wings themselves are also amazing. They also have black sesame on them, which we agree adds like a really nice like aromatic aspect to them. These are really killer chicken wings, and both of us would get them again. We agreed. Something has happened where Emma has turned into a caveman.
Wing beat tacho.
This wing.
This wing.
Beat tacho.
Beat the tacho.
Now for the main event. The reason we're here, we have acquired a dessert menu because Emma's entree wasn't dessert enough. So they do have like some like regular sort of like chocolate desserts, chocolate creme brulee, potted chocolate cream. They have these insane ice cream sundaes that look absolutely wild. But really what Toothsome is famous for is their milkshakes. They have these huge loaded milkshakes. And that's absolutely what we're going to be doing today. Should we do Jacques' specialty flight? It's $50 for 5 flavors. Because we had such a heavy meal, we're being smart and we're going to split a milkshake. And I've looked at the milkshake menu and I've decided 3 top ones, but I have one I feel very strongly about. And so now we got to see what Emma was interested in. All right, if she likes any of the ones that I like, then we're getting it. But she doesn't know. She doesn't know what my choices are.
I'll just say it, because there's several calling my name, but this one, espresso buzz.
Yes!
Is the
Yes! One mind, one person, one brain. Emma's boxing up leftovers because
we cannot leave this here, but we also can't eat it and also eat this.
This is the espresso buzz shake. It is coffee, ice cream, chocolate whipped cream, espresso beans, biscotti, and a cherry. It looks amazing. I love their special milkshake straws.
I do until about 10 minutes into the drink when they get soggy. but
That's
I'll
why we have to
ignore
finish it before 10
that.
minutes.
There's 2 of us together.
So we should be fine.
Yeah.
I am passionate about this milkshake. It looks amazing, and I love coffee ice cream. It's one of my top 3s.
Yeah, this is going to be huge for me personally.
Yeah.
If you think that they gave us 2 straws and we're not going to Lady in the Tramp this, you're a fool.
This is so cool. I feel like I'm in a 1950s little soda shop date.
I'm kicking my feet right now.
I'm wearing a poodle skirt. I'm gonna pull one of these biscotti out. I'm so passionate about this shake. I've had a sip of the shake, but I'm having some of the biscotti. This is amazing. This is like one of the best milkshakes I've had in my life. This is amazing. And I'm not even usually that big on loaded milkshakes because I think it's a little too much, but I think sharing it is helping it. The coffee ice cream is so perfect and creamy with a lot of coffee flavor. The chocolate whipped cream is super light, and I feel like it definitely tastes like it's made right in the back. And then the biscotti is a great addition that actually goes really well and helps plus everything up without making it overwhelming. I would get this again in a heartbeat. I almost wish I got my own, but my stomach is glad that I did it. How do you feel about that cherry?
You can have it because I don't like it.
Okay, I thought there was gonna be I thought I was gonna owe you a favor.
No, I'll let you have the cherry.
Thank you. Our meal, 2 appetizers, well 3 appetizers because the chicken wings are an appetizer. So 3 appetizers, an entree, a milkshake, 2 coffees. $75.
That math doesn't math to me.
I know, the appetizers are the food in general is so reasonably priced. Our entrees and our appetizers were about $14 each. The milkshake, I believe, is $16. It's just a reasonably priced, but still very fun, whimsical, heavily themed experience with great food. I love it here. Another great thing is that your souvenir jar is yours to keep. It's plastic, but it's a really heavy plastic. It's solid plastic. And it's yours to keep, so we get to take the rest of our milkshake on the go. Also, you absolutely do not have to eat table service to have a Toothsome milkshake. You can come right in here and get one of Jacques' specialty milkshakes or the sundaes at this little ice cream counter. And there is seating inside as well for you to just grab your ice cream and eat inside without having a reservation or waiting for a table. There is merchandise, including this shirt that says chocolate, coffee, and min. Some things are just better rich.
I want it so bad. I loved that. This was actually so impressive. I thought it would be fun. There's a lot of times when you go to restaurants like this, they look cool, and sometimes a little rainforest cafe-esque. It's a fun experience, but maybe the food isn't all that great.
Yeah, maybe you get to talk to a robot, but is the food good?
The food was so good.
The food was so good, and $15 for an entree.
It was incredible. And honestly, we did sit the entire meal in between filming, talking about how we want to come back for dinner just on our own because we enjoyed it that much.
Yeah, it was honestly an amazing experience. I can't recommend it enough. I think it's amazing for kids. I saw a little girl's face totally light up when a milkshake came to her table. I just think the sweets and the theme and the fact that you can talk to a robot during your meal, it's just
it's incredible.
It's incredible. It's a really great restaurant for a theme park. Just super great theme, character meet and greets, amazing sweets, amazing food.
I also am going to say something probably controversial. I think they had the better milkshakes over Beaches and Cream.
Really?
I really do. I prefer a milkshake, though, that's not just drinking ice cream. I want it to be a little bit more thin so I can actually drink
the
it.
milkshake was that kind that you can actually drink it real wrong.
Really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I have nothing bad to say. Honestly, nothing bad to say. And when I got the bill, I was shocked in the opposite way of how I'm usually shocked when I get a bill at a theme park restaurant. So, granted, it's not a super cheap meal. We were still eating at a theme park restaurant, but compared to a lot of what we pay at Disney and Universal, absolutely economical. I loved it.
If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go check out our review of one of the worst restaurants in Disney World, Tony's Town Square.
See you there.
See you there.